Hello, going to share another story today, and of course we'll draw some lessons at the end of it. There's another thought that I'm sharing with you. After the story gets over, also ask yourself, where can you use this story in interaction with your team members or other places in the organization? So the story is from an ancient world. And however, before we proceed further, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. Story is from the ancient world. There was a marketplace where animals were being sold, and there was a merchant who was passing by that area, and he thought, let me have a look, can I have an addition to my existing livestock? And he saw a very fine camel, and he thought, okay, let's see what is the price that I can get it for. As it turned out, camel seller was a very hard negotiator, and so did the merchant think about himself. So they were negotiating, and finally a deal was struck. The seller thought that yes, he has got a very good price for the camel. Merchant also thought that for the price he is paying, it's a good deal. So he took the camel, brought it home, and he called his servant to help him in taking off the saddle, because he realized that servant may not be able to handle it alone. So when the saddle was being taken off, the servant found a pouch, a velvet pouch under the seat. And when he opened that pouch, there were some beautiful jewels in that. And he told his master, "Master, see what you got along with the camel. This is for free." So the merchant said, "No, this is not for me, because I have taken only the camel, not these jewels. These jewels belong to that camel seller. I must go back and give it back to the camel seller." Servant insisted. He said, "No one would even know. So why do you need to go?" He said, "No, these are not for me." So the merchant went back all the way to the market and searched for that camel seller and gave these jewels back to the camel seller. And camel seller, wow, he was so relieved, because till then he had not realized that along with the camel his jewels have also gone, because he had kept them for safekeeping at that place. So he said to the merchant, "Thanks for bringing them back, and as a reward I would like you to take one of these jewels. It's perfectly fine." Merchant kept on saying, no, I don't want to take, these are all yours. But finally the camel seller won. He said, "No, you have to take." And then very sheepishly the merchant said, "In fact, before coming back here, I have kept two of them." Now the camel seller was flabbergasted that he is returning also, and he is now admitting that he has kept two of them. So he quickly opened the pouch and counted the jewels. They were intact, all the number were there. He said, "You're saying you have kept two, but these are complete. Not even one is missing from here. So which jewels are you talking about?" So the merchant said, "Two jewels that I've kept are integrity and self-respect." And that is the important message in this story, integrity and self-respect. What is the message here? What is the message for you? What is the message that you can pass on to the organization through this story? Some of the lessons that come up to my understanding are, very important in life is to hold on to the values that you possess. Because as you demonstrate, now in this story, very interestingly, this integrity and self-respect, which are abstract words otherwise, they have been demonstrated in action. It becomes easy to explain what integrity is. It is easy to explain what self-respect is. And very important message is, when you hold on to your values, you demonstrate your values in your actions, they show up and they take your stature many notches high. Now you can walk with your head high. And in leadership, in fact, not only in leadership, in any role, any responsibility that you're having, demonstration of values is of utmost importance, because you become a role model through your values, through the display of your values. So in your behavior, what values are you demonstrating on a day-to-day basis? That is what you have to start examining, because people are not watching you, not watching your actions. They are watching your values in action, and that is what helps the organization to build its culture. We'll share another story in my next video.